Let's learn how to tell time in Spanish with Senor Pedro. In the previous video, we talked about different ways to ask time and telling time in hours. Now we will talk about how to tell the time with minutes. So let's begin. In Spain and Latin American countries, people use 24-hour clock for official schedules like bus, train, work, etc., or in written communication like in timetables, news, etc. Whereas 12-hour clock is used in everyday conversation, and to avoid confusion, they use terms like de la mañana, which means morning, de la tarde, which means afternoon, and de la noche, which means evening or night. We'll learn both ways to tell the time. Now let's begin. Please remember that for adding minutes we use E after the hours. For example, in 12-hour clock we'll say son las 2:30, which means it's 2:30 or it's 2:30. But if we want to specify the time, we will say son las 2:30 de la tarde, which means it's 2:30 in the afternoon, or son las 2:30 de la mañana, which means it's 2:30 in the morning. But in 24-hour clock, we will say son las 2:30, which means it's 2:30 a.m. and son las 14:30, which is 2:30 p.m. But suppose if we want to say that there are few minutes left before the next hour, then we add menos after the hour and add minutes until the next hour. For example, if we want to say 3:50 in 12-hour clock, we say son las 3:50, which means it's 3:50, or we say son las 4:10, which means it's 10 minutes to 4. But in 24-hour clock, we will say son las 3:50, which means it's 3:50 a.m. and son las 15:50, which means it's 3:50 p.m. And finally, there are special terms for noon and midnight, same as in English. So if you want to say it's noon, then you will say es mediodía. And if you want to say it's midnight, then you will say es medianoche. Now it's time for a little test. Let's see how much did you understand. Can you write these times in Spanish? You can pause this video and write your answers. Let me know in the comments how many did you get right, and I'll give the answers at the end of the video. Here are the answers. Thanks for watching and follow for more.